Hi everyone, it's Brett here from Metropole. I feel incredibly lucky to have spent a couple of days out in the mountains a few weeks ago with a team building exercise with an SAS Commander. Absolutely amazing experience, and the biggest take home for me was we always go on these team building exercises and things like that, and we get an incredible amount of experience and I guess knowledge, but we never really get to put it into practice, and there's never that practical component. So the big take home message from me was actually learning the lesson and then having the ability to actually go out and practice it. So I've got 5 things that I learned. The first 3 things were from an experience of climbing a 1,250-meter mountain. And it was quite a good experience. The first lesson was leadership, and it's probably not what you think. It's the fact that all team members in a team are leaders, and at various stages the leader has to drop out and move forward and drop backwards. So people have to step up, and it's about training your team on leadership and all becoming an expert at that as well, and that really hit home for me. Also, as you can imagine, climbing the mountains is an incredible level of teamwork, and people are at different levels and climbing abilities. So it's really important that we stuck together as a team. We communicated effectively, we sought support and advice from each other, and we pushed each other through those tough times. And finally, resilience. As you can imagine, we fell over more than on one occasion, myself included. So having the ability to get back up and keep going. And as you can imagine, it's well said to do that in business and sport, but in the SAS, when your life depends on it, it's something that you really have to understand, and that was something that hit home for us. The other thing I learned was really the decision-making process. We used a battle scenario where the commander was talking a little bit about his experience in the battlefield and making those crucial calls. And as I said before, sport and business is up there, but when it's a life or death decision, there were some valuable points that he raised about basically making your decision at the last minute and taking as long as possible before you have to make the final call, particularly when lives are at risk. So taking advice from other people, taking advice from not only your team but other people, maybe air support or people who can see different parts of what you're looking at, and really making that decision once all the information is available. That was really invaluable. And finally, there was a level of gratitude. We slept on the floor for 2 or 3 nights. We had basic water and food. So it was a real leveling experience and really made us feel grateful for when we returned home. And also having an opportunity to take a step back and appreciate what we have. So I can't thank Mick Donaldson enough. I'd highly recommend it if you're looking for a team building experience. Having that practical element was really invaluable and really sped our learning process up, and still learning things today. So thanks very much, Mick. And like I said, if you wanted to get in touch with Mick, I'm sure he'd be happy to help everybody out. Thanks for your time.